So I want to welcome back to another episode of Food Wars. But before we talk about this impossible spoilers, here's an artist promotion right here. So please be sure to check out the artist, links in the description box, or find links to this reaction video. And first of all, I am afraid there might be a bit of, especially at the end, there's quite a lot of lag. For some reason, my computer can't deal with this anymore. I guess it's standing on its final legs, if it did have legs. So I'm afraid that my computer is gonna be like, not really up to par with whatever I'm doing. But pushing that aside, this episode was so freakishly emotional. Holy damn. Oh man, I just love this episode so much. Seeing Megumi and Soma, especially about Megumi and all of that, that was so warming and so sweet. And I just love that. And I'm so happy that they get to continue being there. I mean, if Megumi, at this point, Soma, I really like his character and all of that, definitely. But I feel like if Megumi vanish, I can't continue watching this show. It would be painful without her. But and then Lord Butthole, Shinomoi. I've been calling it Lord Butthole so much now, so that is his name for me. I did really like that we did get to see a little bit about his things as well, that his qualities and his goal and how he have stagnated when reaching the top. And that is the thing when it comes to most things, actually, that as soon as you reach your goal, as his goal was to win that medal, that prize thing, that when you're reaching that goal, that it's easy to be like, what do I do now? You've been working so hard for so long for that goal that when you're reaching it, it's feeling very empty. Feeling is like, what do I do now? And if you don't continue having more goals, it's gonna be literally just an end to it. And that is why it's so important with having that when you're reaching a goal that, man, now I'm gonna reach for another goal. For example, with me in my YouTube, I have a goal to hit like 5,000 subscribers on my channel. And when I reach that, then my goal is 10,000. And then of course continue like that. That is very simple goal in that sense compared to, for example, Lord Butthole and his career and all of that, of course. It's more like comparison and all that. If you're dropping and don't have any more goals after reaching one, it's becomes very, very boring in that sense. It's like you stop learning, you stop having visions and dreams. And when you're reaching that, you need to form a new one. Otherwise it would be very boring, in my opinion at least. With, being human and all of that can be quite boring if you don't have any goals and dreams and all that to follow. And in general though, I'm just so happy to see Megumi and seeing how they present. And Hinoka is probably one of my favorite characters there right now as well. She's so freaky. Oh god. By the way, I can see with Lord Butthole, Lord Soma, I almost said now, Lord Butthole, that when he started his restaurant, I think the problem was that, well, major problem. Obviously, it's shown sign of racism and all of that. Obviously, that is a problem, but I think the problem is mainly that he's so very young to start a restaurant like that in that kind of area that is. Or as they said, that they are all restaurants are fighting there to just survive, to claw themselves over. And starting something like that is not only crazy, but I would also say a bit arrogant, because thinking that I'm so good I can start right there right away. Because most people and most things usually starts very simple, like, yeah, I'm starting in this little town here maybe, or in this little area. Rather than, I'm gonna start right there in the middle of everything. It can be quite crazy. And then of course, as said, that if you don't work with your staff. I mean, they are people. They themselves have their own goals and all of that. And if you gonna be like just pushing them aside and just run over them with everything, I mean, I've been at such a workplace where the boss have been running over me and everyone else, and it doesn't work for very long. It works for a while, but after a while, then after that, you're just dropping it. You're gonna, okay, bye bye, and it's not very good thing for the company itself doing that. So I think there is a balance, of course. You can't be too lenient and too nice either, especially if you are bossing like that, because you do have a company, you have a job or a restaurant. It is hard work. It's very, very rough and tough. But also, as I said, you need to have some balance to it. But that is just me at least. In general, this episode was fantastic. I love this episode. It was so sweet to see all the little versions of Megumi like that. That was so cute, and I want to see more of this. I want to see more Food Wars. Well, that will be next week though. So thank you for watching. See you later on. Have a continued super great day.